Hi, Collective. Welcome to Springtide Readings. I'm Christina. I've got my team back here. They're raring to go, ready with your messages. If it's not your faces and places that we're talking about, then it's probably not your reading. If it's not your scenarios, if it's not your life, then it's not your reading. If you are saying to yourself, that's not my partner, that's not my life, that's not, none of that stuff has happened, then this is not your reading. However, you might recognize who I am talking about. Pass it on to them. Heads up is a beautiful thing. I do swear. I was going to say we swear. Actually, my team do swear. So, hey, we swear. So if that's not something that you can sit through, then you probably want to switch me off. But, if I'm not your reader, and that's fine, because, life is like that. Can't please everybody. But please, just go try to find another reader. If this is what you're seeking out, then there's probably there's a reason for it. There's a reason for it. So if you could go and find yourself one of these fantastic other readers out there, that would be great, because, we're here to give you confirmations. We're just here to help you heal and move past the obstacles and give you a heads up. That's it. All right, I'm going to throw some cards down on this table and see what they have to say. Jeez. Okay. No. No. All right. Witness a murder. This does come out quite a lot, and I think that from what I've heard from the collective and my own experiences, this is not something that is rare, really. This is not some massively rare thing. People witness murders. People witness murders. They even if they don't witness a murder, they know in their guts from the way people are acting, or the way people have received a person's death. If you know. However, on the flip side of that, if you've actually heard it, recorded it, or have some sort of evidence, as the lucky ones do, that's not gonna do you any. I was gonna say it's not gonna do you any harm, but that confirmation is priceless. It really is. It's just. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm a bit rambly there, because it's a really sensitive subject, for obvious reasons. And people have witnessed murders of people that are very close to them, and that's a hellish thing. I think that there's a lot of dreams coming out at the moment. They're saying prophetic dreams. Yeah, I wish I could tell you an experience, but I'm kind of hesitant to do so, only because of the legal ramifications. Let's just say that I had a prophetic dream. I told my cousin about it in the detail. About 6 months later, what I had described happened. And it wasn't until after it was over that my cousin and I just kind of looked at each other and went, whoa, okay, prophetic dreams. All right, so pay attention to what you dream. Now, the subconscious works beautifully at healing. Healing. That's what your subconscious wants. It puts things forward. If you're having nightmares, try to pay attention to what it is you're having a nightmare of. It might not seem obvious. It might be a really cryptic thing, but your subconscious is trying to talk to you. I think whatever you're waiting for, and I'm going to jump out on a limb here and say that it's probably justice, you just have to wait. You just have to be patient, okay? Because this is the year that things are coming out. And I would also think before you speak, because you never know who's listening. You never know who's watching. You never know how that is going to affect the justice that you're working for. And speaking through anger or hurt or grief, God forbid, grief is like it's just a fucker. So just think before you speak, and it's sometimes better just to not say anything at all, really. You do have a sporter in the background. Okay, let's pull some more cards on this. Pull some more cards on this team. Let's see if I have the collective. don't want these cards. Whoa. So that they don't fall out. Yes, we're going back to sleep again. Sleep is the bridge. Sleep is the bridge between sanity and insanity. If you don't get enough sleep, it will rot your brain. So do whatever it is you have to do. In the military, and I don't know if this is around the world, but I know the Americans, especially like special forces, they use a technique. Now, my cousin actually started using it. Works brilliantly for him. I use it as well. You say, don't think. Don't think, don't think, don't think, don't think. Over and over and over and over and over and over and over. So there are no other thoughts in your head aside from going to sleep. And eventually it will happen that, it might take weeks. It might take 6 weeks, 8 weeks for it to actually take hold. It will take hold if you just persevere. So, it is about self-love and elevation. You need to get that sleep so that you can get your downloads. Just don't think. And it's a really good technique. I mean, if I use it, I can be asleep in like 30 seconds. It's beautiful stuff actually, and it really, really does work. So, that's just a bit of a tip, I guess, to get to the sleep, because I feel there's a lot of insomnia going on. Fact is, though, the storm is coming. And I don't think this is your storm. You've already been through your storm. But I think you need to release somehow. Whether you go see a therapist, whether you go see a healer, whether you meditate and try to do it yourself, there is a need to release some, just like a pressure valve. Just a pressure valve. If you don't release the pressure, something's going to blow. And you don't really need that, really. There's somebody who's been through a lot here, and they just need to take care of themselves. Yeah, self-love here. To take care of themselves so that they're able to take care of other people as well. You're stronger than you think. That team's always saying that to you guys. Be brave, and you're stronger than you think. Because you actually have a chance here for pure joy. What else we have? Collective. Team. I always call the team the collective, and the collective the team. I guess we're all one big happy family, really. Yeah, see, this is my psychic powerhouse. But yeah, think before you speak. I'll put this up here. It's feeding them information. Can you clarify any of this for me, team? What do you have to say about this? There's no joy like closure. And it's coming. It is coming. This closure is coming. Even if it's not exactly what you want to happen, even if it's not exactly what you want to hear, closure is coming. And to close this circle, to close this cycle, will bring you pure joy. It's going to bring you a lot of peace. It's about kind of accepting the fact that God has a plan for you. And even though you're going through absolute hell, you just have to hang on and take care of you and self-love. And release some of that energy. It's that whole pressure cooker. The pressure builds up. You're gonna blow. Yes. Okay. Self-medicating alcoholic. Collective, this could very well be you. Of everything that you've dealt with. When my children were abducted by their father, I drank quite a lot, because the fact of the matter is, it it made me feel nothing for a moment. Obviously alcohol is a depressant, and once you sober up, then that's that. But it's not it's not good. It's not a good way to get through this. You got to do what you got to do, but that it's not going to do you. That's really not going to do you any good. Now, we've got spiritual attacks from a clingy rat. But I don't think the spiritual attacks is the big part of this. I think it's the clingy rat. And yeah, funny enough, God, what a very strange supporter in the background. But, if they're going to rat, then I guess that's actually pretty good. Yeah, right beside the supporter in the background. And before I even realized it, that's who popped into my head. And then I saw it right beside it. Oh, they're feeding them information. This clingy rat is feeding who? Who are they feeding information to? Official lines, official circuits. Circuits, he said. Well, let's keep going. Let's see what we got here. Good fortune's coming. I think to whoever is going to get caught for this. Is that what you're talking about? Okay. Who's being shocked? All right, this rat who found out something about whoever perpetrated this murder is shocked at how all of this is going down. How all of this is going down and how all of this has happened. Now, when you call somebody a rat, that's not a compliment, in my opinion. It's just my opinion. But actually, this rat is a really good thing. This rat is actually what's going to bring this full circle. Because they know something. They know something, and they're feeding them information. Just be patient. Be patient. Be patient and take care of yourself. Wow, this motherfucker's going to prison. Yeah, look at this. Prison. Look. Prison. Court system. Closing a cycle. Yeah, message. I think they're trying to use someone as a... Could you clarify this for me, please? Yeah, see, this rat is actually... She... I was going to say she, but, it's different for everybody, but I keep picking up on a feminine energy there. This rat is actually a really good thing and is going to expose these people and the scapegoat that they're scapegoating. This group of people over here is blaming this person over here, but actually this person had nothing to do with it. But the rat knows better. The rat knows. And whatever's going to come out of this is going to be a big old shock that this rat knows. And somebody's going to prison. And of course, that's some closing a cycle. And somewhere along the line, I'm pretty damn sure you know about this. If you're psychic's powerhouse and you're having prophetic dreams, you must know. You must know that something is getting ready to go down. Yeah, this has come out like 5 times. It's a fake laugh. It's a fake laugh. And I think that is what is going to really open your eyes about who the rat is. You're going to hear this laugh and go, oh my God, it's you. Wow. Yeah, because they're overcompensating. Right, guys, you are where you should be. I know it's a really shit place to be, but you are where you should be. Yes, please. Wow. Alright. Messages for the collective, please. Messages for the collective. Death. Death. First out of the. You can see there's an attorney. And this is a witness. This is a witness. This can either be a witness or it can be a It's a witness. It's witness. Good God, you guys. So you've got death, an attorney, and a witness. With witness and murder at the top. There's been a hell of a lot of grief. But yeah, see, be patient. Be patient, be patient, be patient. This devil's going down. And this is also self-medicating and alcoholism and drugs and addictions of all kinds. You know, sex, drugs, rock and roll, whatever your delight is. Yeah, let's put some more cards on this. Wow, powerful reading. Okay. Oh, Jesus. Good grief, really? Damn. I said clarify this. I asked him to clarify this emperor. And I got Ace of Cups, which is your new beginning, your new relationship, your new your new emotional relationship. Who is it? Okay. The Sun card, and then the Ten of Cups, and then the Hermit. There's a lot of divine guidance in this. There's a lot of blessings. There's a lot of joy. I mean, that's pure joy right there. That's pure joy. Hell, that can be pure joy. This is not. It's not a romantic relationship. This emperor. This is somebody who's going to help you through your grief. And they're official. And they're very, very good at their job. They actually believe in the justice system. They believe that justice will prevail because that's the right thing. Now, that's, to me, a very Disney way of thinking about it. I used to be like that myself until I saw that if you can't pay, you don't get justice. And that's fine. You know, that's the world we live in, and everybody just accepts it. It's not fine, but, you know, that is what it is. This guy doesn't believe that. And justice for all, somebody just said. So he's a bit of a Superman. You know, I think this is, who is this? Emperor. Somebody's going to expose the truth. That's what he is. No, that's not your rat. Could you clarify this reading, please? Sorry, just clarify the whole thing. Clarify this reading for me, please. Yeah, I knew that's what. I think you're going to be moving away from the past. Okay, all right, fine. When I asked them to clarify the reading, they said that is actually all the clarity you need. However, I think that we can always use more clarity. This is actually a really, really beautiful reading. Adjudications in this one court. You know, it's official person. See, that's who that is. That is that official person. These are multiple official people, but that clarify this rat. Clarify this rat. Clarify this rat. Work hard. There they are. Clarify this rat. Yeah, death on the board again. Yeah, see, somebody's going to court about this death. And this is actual death. This is not metaphorical. I think the rat's somebody that you know quite well, but you don't know them quite well. You know them quite well, you don't know them quite well. What I mean by that is that they are in your life, they're in your, maybe they live in your apartment building, maybe you've had lots of conversations, I don't know. You know this person. You've talked to this person quite a lot. I just don't think you know that they're a rat. For a start, you don't know, but they're watching and they've got evidence. They've got evidence of this murder, and it's a murder. Somebody has taken someone's life here. This is not accidental. It's not accidental. This was an intentional taking of someone's life. Clarify this to me. Yeah, this whole thing's going to open up. It is going to open up. And it's going to expose these false people that are involved in this. And even though it doesn't feel like it, it is going to be a gift. Because closing that cycle is going to be the gift. Finding peace, finding this 10 of Cups, having the lies exposed in the first place is going to be a blessing. You got a lot of positive cards out here. And I think at the moment, see, you've got high honor here. You know, with all this darkness here, you've got high honor here. And I think it comes in the form of these official people. And hell, in some ways, I think that this rat is, as well is high honor. Yeah, I think she's an older woman. Different for everybody, obviously, but... And I think they live where you live. There's somebody local to you. Like, really local. Like I said, in the same apartment complex or in the same neighborhood. The message here, really, is that, A, there's a rat, and there's somebody who's going to get into trouble about the things that they do. They're going to go to prison about the things they do. They're going to be in despair about the things they do. But that's not what the message is here. The message is here is that you have to take care of yourself. That is what it is. And funnily enough, this came up with another reader who said that. And I only watch, I don't watch other readers, but he's one of my commenters, my subscriber, and I do watch his videos because they're really good, actually. But this thing about taking care of yourself, you can't take care of anybody else if you can't take care of yourself. So, or if you haven't taken care of yourself. And I feel that the overriding message here is to take care of yourself. It's self-love. It's to meditate. It's to get some damn sleep. It's to eat right. It's to go out for a little walk, if you possibly can. To go out and just be with nature for a minute. To ground. That's what they want you to do. And I think once you do that, you're going to see a big old shift. And I think this stuff is going to start to come out anyway, but, you need the strength to be able to deal with this. I think that's really what this is. You need the strength to be able to deal with this. You can't just expect to, okay, well, great, this good thing is happening, this positive thing. It's still really fucking heavy here. This is a really heavy burden. So, without the sleep, without the vitamins, without the self-care, the self-love, this is going to make this a million times worse. It's going to make it a million times harder to deal with. Because there's some nasty shit going to come out of this. Really nasty shit. Yeah, it's tort. I think you're going to be successful, though. Successful in the respect that the truth is going to come out. High honors again. Receiving a gift. So, yeah, guys, I think that hang in there. I think that justice it's slow, isn't it? They say the wheels of justice are incredibly slow, but, it is what it is. What have we got on the way of? I think you're protected. Some positive attributes here. using that. Assertive. If you're not assertive with yourself and say, go get some damn sleep, you can't. It's difficult to be assertive with someone else if you can't be assertive with yourself. And I think that is really something that needs to be mastered. That you have to tell yourself that, go to sleep. Don't think, don't think, don't think. Persevere. That don't think thing might not work for you for the first 4 weeks, but don't give up. Persevere. Persevere with your meditation. Whatever it is that gets you into your peaceful place. Try to implement whatever it is that you can find. And this is like the 4th time it's on the board. You've got to be patient. We want it now. We want it and we want it now. Whatever it is. But sometimes you just have to be patient because it takes time. And if you start thinking about the unanswered prayers, for instance, the things that you wanted and you wanted it then and you wanted it now, but if it had happened like that, then you would have missed 10 other lessons or 10 other fantastic experiences. So, the universe has you. God has you. They know they've got a plan for you. All right? They've got a plan for you. You didn't go through all this crap for nothing. I mean, hell, some of you are going to become gods. And I think that once these gray skies have a little sunshine put in them, I think you are going to wake up and be very, very vibrant. Life is going to be vibrant for you. Because after all this, after all that crap, I think you appreciate how great life really is, and that you aren't alone. You've got your friends, you've got your community, and even if they're not like friends, you've got your team. Everybody has their team. Everybody has a team. Even if you can't hear them, even if you don't know that they're there, it doesn't make any difference. They are there. They are there protecting you. They are there guiding you. This has come out. Okay, this is like coming out 10th freaking time here. Clever. I think they are asking you to be clever and take stock. The fact is, you're even if you don't feel it now, you are a very prosperous person. You've got a lot of abundance in your life, not necessarily cash money or assets or whatever it is. You've got a nobility about you, and that you stand tall. And that is magic. You are protected. All right. This is a bit of a strange reading, guys. I'll probably say that every day. Because it's a strange job. Really. It's a very odd job. Okay, so I think that's all that I've got for you. Team, do you have anything to add to this? Be self-assured. Know that you're in the right place. Yeah. Okay, you are where you should be. Don't let setbacks set you back permanently. That's where we grow the best. That's where we grow the strongest. That's where we grow the most and the quickest, is when we're going through adversity. You're a magical being, and you've got God on your side. And out of all these cards sitting here, who should be popping his little head out there but the devil? See, that's what we're fighting right there. We're fighting that darkness. We're fighting the addictions. We're fighting the negative side of life. Oh, we have to have the negative side as well. It's all about balance, but this is something else. This is an outside influence. This is someone who's been sent in, or a group of people who've been sent in to disrupt your peace. But it's up to you not to let them. How someone affects you is on you. You don't have to be confrontational. to prove that you are strong. You don't have to be confrontational to prove that you're strong, that that you're a fighter. You don't have to be that. You don't have to be a fighter to prove that you're a fighter, if that makes sense. Sometimes we can say the most without saying anything at all. And that is in there like a million times as well. Just not saying anything, just keeping it to yourself. And your time to speak will come up. Exactly. There's a time for everything. And your time will come. But right now, this is about self-love. This is about taking care of yourself. And if you don't know what form your peace comes, then you need to explore. You need to find it. It could be something as simple as just going outside and sitting. Your higher self will guide you. Your higher self already knows exactly where you need to go. Just don't ignore it. If you've got that niggly feeling that you should be doing something like, I don't know, taking a nap, then go take a nap. Then go lay down. Don't let outside influences guilt trip you into not taking care of yourself, because that's just ridiculous. This is about you. This is about taking care of you. Anything else, team? There's 100 reasons why you could list not taking care of yourself. But there's only one reason why you should. And that's because the universe wants you to. Wow. Golly. Crikey. I think that's a damn good place to leave it. Guys, I love you. I hope that this has given you some sort of peace. I hope this has helped in some way. I hope I haven't stirred up a load of emotions that really are difficult to deal with, because grief sucks. And my heart is with you, okay? I love you guys. Take care of yourselves. Sorry about, it's kind of dark in here. We've got a really rainy day here, which is absolutely lovely, but, it's kind of dark. I love you. I love you loads. You take care of yourselves. Let me know in the comments section how you're doing. I love to hear from you. I really do. Thank you for all the support, subscribes, likes, shares, all that sort of thing. You know the drill. Love you guys. Take care. Bye.